One afternoon, Donald took a surprise train to the works. Henry, awaiting final repairs on his tender, smiled warmly. Hello, Donald. How is everything? Totally getting alright? I suppose so. But, yeah, I cannot see the same for Bear. Donald explained about Bear's mishap and Donald's behaviour. It does not add up, he said. It's not like Bear to act in such a way. I'm awfully suspicious of Dudley. Henry concerned. You must tell the fucking controller at once. I'm all too familiar with this sort of situation. Henry recounted the events of that Diesel's stint on the railway. Hey, didn't you see? Gasped Donald. He tried to lie to him about me. We caught him, but only after Duck was sent to Edward Station. If Dudley's not stopped, Bear could be sent much further away. By the sounds of it, he already had his coupling hooks in Gordon and James. Donald was pensive. Leave it to me, he said, and hurried back to the shed. When Donald returned, he found Bear all alone, staring sullenly at his buffers. Even the fat controller should have kept me, he sighed. Rubbish, retorted Donald. You're an outlier in this world of devilish diesels. You didn't have to prove your utter motives. Up your new pal, on the other hand. You mean you don't believe Dudley? Bear asked hopefully. Donald recounted his conversation with Henry, and Bear smiled thankfully. And here I thought I was muddled in the radiator. The question is, how do we prove he's all behind all this? You know, it's just the thing. The next day, Dudley was dozing in the shed. Donald was hunting nearby when Bear came excitedly along. I say, Donald, he said loudly, where do you put the coaches for the VIP train? Near the station, Donald replied with a grin. They're ready and waiting for you. Excellent, said I best be off. Must be specking spam for a special guest. A special guest, smiled Dudley. Bear was waiting in the siding for his driver to return, pretending to be asleep. He heard the rumble of trucks rolling past, accompanied by a deep puffing. When the sound died away, he opened one eye. The trucks sat on the points, blocking him in. Worked like a charm, he chuckled to himself. Meanwhile, Dudley stalked around the sidings by the big station. Special coaches, he thought. Where could they be? Over here, came a voice. Dudley perked up and hurried back towards it. Into a siding he scurried. Waiting for him was... Hello, grinned Toad. You must be Mr. Dudley. You're not a special coach, Dudley said. I never claimed to be one, sir, Toad replied in a chin-chipper manner. What are you looking for one? There was meant to be a VIP train, snarled Dudley, and that was one of the tickets. A VIP train? That does sound thrilling. Dudley looked back in amazement. There was Bear. You, Dudley gritted. How did you get out of that siding? I helped him, said Dudley, who drew alongside. Question is, how do you know he was trapped? Dudley went pale. That is to say, an excellent question indeed, George. I am most curious to hear the answer. The fat controller stepped out of Toad. Well, Dudley, shall we have the truth this time? The engine's bloated face twisted into his wicked snarl. Yes, it was all my doing. I'm an engine in his prime. Why should I face the prosper of scrap? Oh, yes, we all heard of the century that is the Fat Controller's Railway. A haven where steam will always have a place, and yet... Dudley trailed off, glaring at Bear. There still appears to be rats among us. I plead with my worth. Surely you won't send engine to his death, sir? The Fat Controller pondered. No, Dudley, he said at last. I wouldn't. Dudley smirked. And I wish you the best of luck in finding a new home. However, it won't be here. You can't, Dudley gasped. The seat has no place on my railway. I welcome any engine, stable or diesel, who shows they are both useful and honest in their work. I hope you learn to change your ways. Perhaps then you will find what you seek. I politely ask that you leave at once. There was silence. Donald and Bear stood with bated breath. At last, Dudley gave a wicked smirk and laughed maniacally. Perhaps this railway isn't any different after all. You call this the seat? My dear sir, it is survival. The only thing that matters in this age of scrap. Well, you won the battle, but not the war. I'll take my leave at your request, but you will remember me from this day forth. Bear and Donald moved silently away. Freeing Dudley from his siding, he puffed rushly away. Pleasant journeys, Mr. Dudley, called Dudley. Bastard brickman! And then Dudley proceeded to grind his teeth. The Fat Controller fought to keep his composure. Dudley was soon coupled up to a long line of wagons. Bear and Donald watched from the platform as he stormed away with much hooshing and huffing. Into the setting sun he puffed and disappeared onto the horizon. I do feel some sympathy for him, sighed Bear. Scrap is a prospect no engine wants to face. Do you reckon he'll change? Can you see? Replied Donald. But we what he said to the Fat Controller. I might be too late. Bear said no more, but couldn't help feeling Donald was right. Life returned to normal on the Fat Controller's railway. Henry came home from the works and gave Gordon and James quite an earful. They shamefully apologized to Bear at once. Bear was a much happier engine after that. He worked hard and always lent a wheel to engines in need. Though still friendly to visitors, he had no reserve about putting snooty diesels in their place. The steam engines agreed that made him very useful indeed. What happened to Dudley? No one knows for certain. He seemingly disappeared after leaving the island of Sodor. Perhaps he changed his ways and found a new home. Many diesels on the other railway will tell you that. On a misty night, the horse puffing and deep whistle of a steam engine could be heard rumbling through on its way to the Fat Controller's railway. I wonder if the diesels are right. Don't you? Happy Halloween, folks!